So just to get an idea of where I have made it so far, first things first, when you're putting this fucking airbox in, you want to disconnect the sensor for the electronic steering stabilizer, and then you want to put the airbox in. You don't want to line it up with the air ducts first. What you want to do first is get the damn vacuum hoses on the side over here in first. It's just on the other side of this. You can't see because I guess it's too deep now. And then there's also one on the other side over here. Where is the section at? Yeah, so with that hole right there, you can't see, but it goes through and it's connected down there. You want to do those first because those are the hardest to get on. And then still, before you line up the duct, which is underneath this air filter, you'll see once you pull off the air filter, it's a little rubbery thing that kind of just sits there. Let me see if you can see it here. Yeah, it's also, oh yeah, huh. That's, oh shit, there we go. That sensor right there, that my light is on. Actually, you can't see it. There we go, wait. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that one right there. That one, there we go. That my finger's pointing at. That, and then there's also a super tiny hose, like almost adjacent to it on the airbox on this side. That once you pull that out, you'll see. That one, honestly, I used my middle fingers and I had to go through down here and then use two fingers as like a clamp to pull the hose up and over like a sock onto that hose. And then once I had that back on, I just kind of pushed down on the airbox and it just sat into its spot, and you can see all the screws are lined up. And then I went ahead and pulled the airbox back a little bit and pull the duct back a little bit so you can hook the steering damper sensor back on. And yeah, then you can put the air filter back in. And now what I'm about to follow up with is the throttle body ducts over here. And thing to note is I'm pretty sure the way they line up is, yeah, so these go on the ends. And so it's the bigger ducts, or the taller duct, the two of the taller ducts are going to be in the center. Yeah, that's all to note right there. Damn, I want to dust all this off. Aside from that, yeah, I ended up breaking clip over here. So you can see that keeps it locked. I guess I'm going to go about it with a zip tie that I've seen many people recommend, because I'm not about to buy a whole new harness because that just looks like a lot of wiring and I am not fucking down with that. Another thing that you want to slide back is this little, I don't know what you call this, like it's not a harness, but it's this, and then the tab on the other side of that hose as well. There's two of them. They hold like some other wires or something like that. Yeah, and they kind of have this rubber or like styrofoam-ish covering over them. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked that I got the airbox in because that honestly took me a very long time, and partially because I was trying to go about the hoses last. You definitely don't want to try putting the hoses in last. Like right now I'm about to put this shit in and it's literally gonna be so easy. Yeah, there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws down here. And then once you put the airbox cover on, the second one, you're gonna have one thing that screws into there, and then I'm sure a little bit around, and then I'll record the rest of the video afterwards. And this is a 2008 CBR600, by the way. Heads up, the way I have the tank prop is you want to release the fuel line, which is right here. You don't have to worry about relieving the pressure, just kind of keep a microfiber or some sort of towel there to capture any oil that spills, and it's not going to be a lot. It's just going to be like maybe a spoon or two full. So yeah, just capture it there, and then I just got saran wrap over everything that I hadn't been working on, just in case. And then there's a sensor down there. Yeah, as you can see, that one also goes right into the tank. I think that's the fuel level sensor. And then underneath that, yeah, so I try to prop the tank up, and I try to look up so many different ways on how to do it. Like, you see this rope here, which was useless. It's just a matter of me pulling this off now. What I ended up doing was just getting a 2x4, and literally it just sits right here underneath the tank, like so comfortably. Like, it's perfect. Or I guess this isn't a 2x4. This looks like a 1x4, but still, feel me? It works. And that's all I wanted this whole time, was just something that works.